everyone, welcome to today's pick a card reading. It is Friday the 3rd of July and we are coming up to the full moon in Capricorn with a lunar eclipse this coming Sunday the 5th of July. So today I am working with the Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland to give you a special reading for the full moon, to tell you what you can expect in this next moon cycle. So by the next full moon, what you need to maybe work on or what is coming in for you. And before a session, I always like to pick a card from my Making Magic deck to just set the energy of the reading. And today I got Abracadabra with wings, and it reads fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. So I feel like this next moon phase is going to be a period of good fortune and good luck, divine timing, so opportunities are coming in for you, opportunities to earn more money, to gain recognition. If you've been working hard on a project, you are going to reap the rewards. And I feel also that this card has got angelic energy, so we are blessed with the presence of the angels all around us at the moment, and they are perhaps giving us a bit more comfort than we would ordinarily need because of the uncertainty of the times that we face. So we are all being enveloped in the wings of our guardian angels. So just take a few moments to feel that love cocooning you. Feel their wings wrapped tightly around you, giving you comfort, knowing that you're safe and knowing that you are loved. So moving on to the pick a card reading, you'll see that there are 3 piles here, left to right. So we have group number 1 on the left, group number 2 in the middle, and group number 3 on the right. So on the left we have the goddess totem, in the middle we have the raven totem, and on the right we have the wolf totem. So I just want you to take a few moments and meditate on these card decks and just take your time in regards to which pile you are most drawn to. If you are drawn to all 3 piles, that just means that you have more than one message today, and there may be a message for you in each of the 3 piles. So once you have made a decision, you can then fast forward to the timestamp to listen to your personal reading. So first of all, I'm going to start off with group number 1, which is the goddess. So I'm just going to pop the other 2 piles to one side whilst I focus on this reading. So group number 1, the goddess. So what does group number 1 need to know? What are the messages from Spirit for you today? So let's have a look. Okay, so the first card is North Node, step out of your comfort zone. So with the North Node, it's all about your driving force moving forward on your life path. Are you in a position where you want to take a risk? If you are afraid of taking a risk, then the universe is urging you to take a risk and take that leap of faith, and the universe will catch you. So maybe you're feeling like it's time for a change. So maybe career or job wise, you know, you are looking for a new opportunity. So whether you want to change career completely and retrain in a different area, or whether you are looking for another job opportunity within the current business that you work for, so a promotion of some kind or a sidestep into a job that would be more suitable for you, or it's, you know, leaving the job that you already work in, completely stepping out of your comfort zone and trying something completely new that is more aligned with you and your values and your life purpose. So by the next full moon, I feel like you would have made a decision in this regard as to what you want to do, and start taking the steps towards achieving this goal. The second card is New Moon in Aries. So with the New Moon cards, it's always symbolising a new beginning, and it also symbolises retreating within. So listening to your intuition for answers, taking time to think about your options, careful contemplation. However, with this card is speed, because with Aryan energy, it's all about fire, passion, charging forward. So when we think of the ram, we think of charging forward bravely. So stepping out of your comfort zone could feel quite daunting, and you may even be fearful for doing this. But Spirit is telling you it's time to take action, that now is the time to make this change, and do something that you've always wanted to do. With the Aries energy surrounding you, you will have the passion and the drive and motivation to move forward with your dreams, and take that leap of faith. And then the last card we have for you is Full Moon in Virgo. So again, this is all about, with the full moon, it's coming to fruition, it's completion. So by the next full moon, you are going to recognise your worth, that it's time to make a change. And if you have got self-doubts, this card is saying to you, you are good enough, you are talented enough, you are experienced enough to make this move. So actually, the only thing holding you back is yourself and your own fears. So it's letting go of the fear, and understanding that now is the right time for you, that you are good enough, you are deserving of this opportunity, and this is part of your life purpose, that you are meant to be doing this. And with Virgo as well, it's all about hard work, dedication and loyalty. So it may take time to implement this change in your life, but you have got the staying power, the dedication and motivation to work continuously towards this goal to make it happen. And you will shine when this moment occurs and you take this step outside of your comfort zone. So that's all I have for group number 1. I hope that makes sense. So now we're going to move on to group number 2, which is the Raven. Raven here. So let's see what we have for group number 2. Okay, so the first card is Blue Moon, Believe in the Impossible. Wow. So basically, you are being encouraged to put your trust and faith in the universe, that magic is real, that you possess the magic to make your dreams come true. And you think of the phrase by the great Roald Dahl, those who don't believe in magic will never find it. So if you believe in the impossible, then you are going to attract big life changes, big opportunities, and solutions to problems into your life. So these may be seen as miracles, because with this card I feel like it is miraculous energy coming in for you, that you may be in a situation where you feel like, oh, there's no way that could happen, that wouldn't happen to me, question your luck or your worthiness. But Spirit is saying, no, believe that it's possible. When you look at the word impossible, it says I'm possible. So there you go, you know, believe and trust in the power of the universe. The second card is emotions are running high, which is super moon. So this is an emotional time for you where you are probably feeling quite overwhelmed. And I feel like this may even relate to a relationship, a new relationship coming in for you, or it might be the start of a relationship that you're already in, that you didn't think it would be possible to meet this person, and you're completely overwhelmed with the love and affection you feel for this person. So I feel like it's a particularly romantic time, that emotions are overflowing, deepening of a relationship. And you know, you are worthy of this romantic abundance, this connection. You know, this connection is very real, and this person's feelings are genuine, and you know, it's got the ability to go the distance. So, you know, this is a very, very special relationship. And with the last card, you've got a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. So I also feel like this relationship could be highly passionate. So not only do you have a deep emotional connection with this person, you know, perhaps you are both water signs, and so, you know, this is why you are feeling, you know, the emotions so strongly. Or perhaps you both have water signs in your chart, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But you know, you don't necessarily need to have water signs in your chart. It's just that with the water signs, they are naturally more emotional signs of the zodiac. And remember that water and earth go really well together. So Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio go really well with Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And fire and air signs go really well together. So Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo go really well with Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But you know, if you have got signs that are not naturally compatible, so for example, you are an earth sign and you are in a relationship with an air sign, you know, it doesn't mean that it's not going to work, but it just means that you may be very different in terms of your values and opinions. It could be quite a fiery relationship because you butt heads on certain things. But you know, as long as you can find a way around your differences, you may have to kind of back down sometimes and compromise to make the relationship work. But you know, I truly believe that this relationship that you're in, whether it's a new relationship or whether it's an existing relationship, is a very special soulmate partnership. You know, you're both meant to be together at this time, during this age of Aquarius, the golden age of Aquarius, and ascension up until 2032, you know, helping each other ascend and reach your own conclusions in terms of discovering your spiritual truths, being your authentic selves, and you know, helping nurture and support one another and to be the best you can be. So a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. By the time of the next full moon, you know, this relationship is going to, you know, be going places. So if things have been a bit uncertain, you know, this to me, you know, would suggest commitment. So maybe there is going to be commitment shown to each other through an engagement, through marriage, through moving in together, through having a child together. You know, this does suggest that, you know, you're in it for the long term. Fiery climax approaches, I think it's all about passion, passion for each other. You know, there may be a strong connection between the two of you physically, where you're like magnets, and you know, you're just very compatible on all levels. You know, this person could even be a twin flame, so it could be twin flame relationship because of the fiery sign of Aries. I feel like it could be that this other person was the runner, and they have now decided that now is the time actually for you to both come together and be together and make it work. So it's possible that maybe you've even been with this person before in this life, that you had a go at a relationship in the past and it didn't work out, and for whatever reason you parted ways, but you're now coming back together again. Or it could also signify that this was a past life relationship, so you've known this person before and that's why their energy is so familiar. So a really positive time in terms of relationships. So that's all I have for group number 2. I'm now going to move on to group number 3, which is the wolf. Okay, so we're going to see what we have for group number 3. So the first card we have is look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So are you having to look at a situation from a different perspective? Are you having to take a step back to be able to see someone else's opinion? Are you focusing on the smaller details, and so you're not aware of, the situation from the bigger perspective? It's all about, looking at a situation from somebody else's perspective and trying to kind of see it from their point of view. This is something that is going to occur by the next full moon, that you will obviously be able to see this situation from a bigger perspective. With Sagittarius energy, it's fire energy, so it's taking action. It's also about setting intentions. So if you've got the bow and arrow of a Sagittarius, then you need to make your mark. Ready, aim, fire. You're right on target. So you are going in the right direction. You are on the right path in life. And Sagittarius energy is very much gregarious, optimistic, risk taker. Somebody that's got the wanderlust, loves to travel, so I feel like with this energy comes adventure and optimism. So yes, exciting times ahead. The second card is full moon in Aquarius, and it says show the world the real you. So is it time for you to be authentic? Is it time for you to take off the mask and reveal who you truly are to the world? Have you been hiding a part of yourself for fear of judgment or persecution? Well, now's the time to be the real you, to reveal your authenticity and express your true authenticity. Full moon in Aquarius, this is all about coming to full conclusion, coming to fruition, and really blooming, being the true person, being the best person you're meant to be. And Aquarian energy is very much about abundance, the water bearer, where they are filling up their beautiful jug and pouring out this beautiful water, which is symbolic of prosperity and an abundant phase in your life. So I feel like you're going to find happiness and abundance by expressing your true authenticity. Maybe you need to make a change so that you are on a path which is more aligned with your personal beliefs, and you're not having to hide yourself or play a part. You're able to be your true self, and maybe you've been involved in a career, for example, that you don't actually ethically believe in what your business is setting out to achieve, and so it's time for you to do something different. You know, I feel like it could be a change in career for you. You're able to look at the bigger picture and the fact that, you know, this situation isn't for you anymore, that your energy has changed, and, you know, it's not the same vibration for you anymore. So you need to allow this to fall away, and move in a direction that feels more like you, more comfortable, more in line with your own beliefs. And the last card is Mutable Moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. So you've got these waves on the card. So I feel like it's the tide is changing. So the tide is turning in your favour. And you may feel like a situation is, you know, certain, that, you know, the outcome is determined, but it's saying it's not, it's mutable, that, you know, this doesn't have to be the way things are. Nothing is yet set in stone, so you have the ability to change your destiny, to change the future. If you don't like what direction you're going in, or the possible outcome that could occur, then you have the power to change this, just like the waves, you know, have the power to be calm and gentle, or fierce and powerful. This is exactly how you are too, that you have the ability to change, and, you know, make a choice that will bring you more happiness, make a choice that is better for everybody that's involved, and, you know, it will lead to a happier future for you and all the people that you care about. So have faith that nothing is yet set in stone, and you have the ability to change the outcome if you're not happy with the way that things are going at the moment. Then, you know, be brave enough to admit that this isn't for you, that this isn't right for you, whether this is a job or a relationship. You know, look at the bigger picture. Is this situation going to bring you happiness? Do you feel like you are being yourself in this situation? You know, you want to be able to be authentic. You want to be able to be the real person that you are. And so, you know, your fate hasn't been decided yet. This is up to you. You have the power to make that change. So that's all I have today for you, group number 3. I hope you found the readings useful today, everyone, and the messages make sense. Feel free to drop me a comment underneath. I'd love to hear your feedback, and give it a thumbs up if you do like the reading. That would be great. And don't forget to hit subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. If you are new to my channel, please hit subscribe so you can keep up with any updates, as I do upload new videos fairly regularly. So I hope you've enjoyed the readings today, everyone. I'm wishing you well on this coming full moon in Capricorn. I hope all of your wishes come true, and that if anybody is wanting to make changes in their lives, that now is the time to do it. Remember, abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune and lucky chances are yours this coming moon cycle. So grab hold of the opportunities, and really fly this month. Take care, everybody, and I will see you all very soon.